You know what this outdated music means. It's PS Plus time once again. This is the last PS Plus in its current form. PS3 and Vita won't be supported as of March 2019, so let's see what we get this one final time. As always, these games will be available from the first Tuesday of the month, which is February the 5th. First, let's check out the PS4 offerings, and bloody hell they're impressive. First up is the game which pits samurai against Vikings against Knights of the Round Table. This is For Honor. First released 2 years ago, For Honor got off to a slow start, but like so many Ubisoft titles, it has built into an impressive game. We fight against other players or AI to secure points of interest on the battlefield, but the only way to win this war is by slicing your opposition in two, with deadly decapitations. Each character has a different way of playing, with their own skills, weapons and fighting styles. To master them all is quite a task. Original reviews were all over the place, with Destructoid giving it a low 5.5 out of 10 and GameSpot and IGN awarding it 8 out of 10. I played last month and can vouch for the improvements. For Honor has started to implement live events in-game. Last month we could link to the world of Assassin's Creed, so expect other crossovers in the months and years to come. The only thing to do now is settle the argument: who would win in a fight? A Viking, a knight, a samurai, or my dad? I'm serious, the poll's on the screen right now. Next up is my game of the year for 2016, Hitman, and not only that, it's the complete first season, which includes the Patient Zero DLC and some limited edition costumes, like a clown, because who doesn't want to go on a murder spree dressed as a middle-aged clown? If you don't know Hitman, let me break it down. We play as Agent 47 and go globe-trotting to eliminate targets. It's possible to run and gun your way to the objective, but the real skill is getting in unnoticed and leaving the same way, once the job is done of course. In that respect, Hitman demands concentration and a complete understanding of the mission map and the routines of many NPCs. And not only that, each mission has multiple ways to get the job done. So be a professional or go on the warpath. The choice is yours. The missions came out episodically in 2016, so it's hard to get an overall review score. So averaging everything together, we get the Metacritic score of 80 out of 100. Pretty damn impressive. Do me a favour, please download this game. You'll be surprised how great it is. Over on the PS3 for what could be the very last time, and what a game to end on, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Without a doubt, one of the greatest games to grace the PS3. We play a prematurely aged Solid Snake, known as Old Snake, embarking on his last mission. We stealth our way into enemy locations and unravel the plot which started for many of us back in 1998. MGS4 received many perfect scores, so if you haven't played it, now is the perfect chance. A truly great way to say goodbye to PS Plus on PS3. Another great title on the PS3, but at the completely other end of the scale, is Divekick, a 2D fighting game in the most basic of ways. The game is completely based around diving and kicking, and is so ridiculous you won't realise you've wasted 6 hours doing the same thing repeatedly. Divekick is also available on your Vita and functions surprisingly well there. It won't stay on your system for very long, but it is extremely fun to play, especially with friends. Over on the Vita, and 2 more games which are downloadable on your PS4. First up is Gunhouse, released last year, and is essentially a tower defense game, protecting orphans whilst defeating ridiculous bosses. Like many games that do what this one does, what you see is what you get. If this floats your boat, then rack up the death count. And finally, the last PS Vita game, which as a reminder is available on your PS4 too, is Rogue Aces. It's an arcade shooter and it's a damn good one. Travel around the war zone destroying planes, buildings, and there's even zeppelins here too. It's fun for fun's sake. There's no real story, just loads of pixelated 2D explosions. What do you think? Downloading it? So there we have it, 6 games to get our teeth into this month. What are you grabbing? I already have the PS4 titles, but I am looking forward to cutting your head off in For Honor, and I can't resist that arcade shooter, Rogue Aces. What about you? What are you grabbing? I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll see you next time. How did you vote in the poll? You voted for my dad, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did.